Already? Oh my god. Remember, I'm foreign. Like, English is hard for me. Are you showing my Latina side?
Yes.
My Venezuelan side?
Yes.
We should do this in Spanish then.
Baila hasta que la noche se acabe. Bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe. Que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves, yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave. Baila conmigo esta canción.
Baila conmigo, tú no bailas con cualquiera. Hagamos de la fiesta nuestra cita en primavera. No estamos para acordarnos de tantos malos momentos. Estamos para disfrutar y vivir una nueva era.
Please state your name, age, and location.
Okay, my name is Maria Gabriela Escalante, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm here in Houston, Texas.
So what was it that got you into health and fitness?
So I always have been like into sports, into outdoor stuff, hiking, but before, as you can know, I was a dentist, and that was like only my hobby. I decided to compete on bodybuilding the first time in Venezuela, and the time I did it the first time, like I really get in love into all fitness, not only the competition itself, but like all the transformation that you can put your body into, and that if you put the work and you put the diet and you're consistent on it, like you can really transform your body as much as you can.
How have health and fitness impacted your life, and have they helped you overcome any specific obstacles?
Coming here to America, like I ran out of my country because it was super dangerous to be there, and as a dentist here I will have to do like all over again, and it wasn't really my passion. So having a passion, like having fitness as a passion, gave me the opportunity to really like have a job here and like start over from like a fresh start, because if I had to do it like all over again with dentistry, it will be like such a long process, and for me it's really not worth it, because even though like I enjoy my career as a dentist and I met like a lot of people through all my studies, it's not my passion, and I think like you gotta love what you do like every day, and that's what it's fitness for me. And now that I can like help girls to be more comfortable with themselves, like to reach their goals, to feel like more secure and have their self-esteem like pretty great, and like be in a pretty good place, like for me it's way more, that gives me more like happiness than being a dentist and maybe like right now be getting like way more money than what I'm doing right now. So besides that, personally it affected to like my love life, just to say like in that way, because my last partner wasn't into fitness as much as I was, and before like my main focus maybe was him and my career as a dentist, but when fitness became my main focus, that's when I like start think like having like thoughts about like, hey, like if my family isn't support me, or if my boyfriend doesn't support me, like I need people in my life that do the same things that I do and that are as passionate to fitness as I am. And for example, like in Equinox, that is what I work to, like I feel so comfortable with people surround me, because they all understand me, like you understand me, like fitness is important for us in so many ways. This is like a big part and a big like big deal to be with someone. Like if you don't understand that part of my life, like we can match.
Did you hear that, guys? No resumes if you don't like fitness. So for the viewers, what was going on in Venezuela?
So what is still happening right now, like the politics there are like really bad, like there's socialism, even though they say it's democracy, but the government takes like everything, and people are really like hungry, they don't have, they are poor, they are in need, and a lot of people are, the way for them to live, it's steal from others or try to rob others or try to kidnap others. So it's really like a dangerous city to live in, and that's like the main reason why I like run from my country. Like they have, it's like talking about Venezuela, it's like a long we can like talk all day about this. So, but that's like what the first reason that I moved there, because it was really dangerous for me. So I moved here, and America gave me the opportunity to do my job, like do fitness as my job, and it's been great.
What motivates you to keep going to the gym on days when you don't really feel like going?
Discipline. Like it's a lie saying that I'm motivated like every day, and it's a lie if people come here and say like they're super motivated like every day. That's a lie. We all have bad days. We all have days that we're lazy, or days that maybe you fought with someone, or you didn't have like good sleep, or all the situation, all this COVID situation like made people depressed. And it's a lie that they are like motivated to crush the gym every day, but it's a discipline that takes you through those days and say like, hey, you gotta go.
What's something you wish someone told you in the beginning of your fitness journey?
Maybe, and this is something that sometimes I think about and sometimes I don't, but maybe like actually not competing in bodybuilding, like not competing so much in bodybuilding. It's like brought me like a lot of good things and increased that passion for fitness for me, but also it puts you in not like a healthy place, because competing is dieting a lot, is doing like a lot of exercise. It has a lot of discipline, and it has a lot of like hard work that you have to put on, but the after part is like super hard. Like for me, I don't see food as everyone sees foods. Like really, like after competition, it's like I'm so food focused that it's not healthy. I will finish the competition and I will be like, okay, I can eat. Like, why can't I eat this? Why can't I eat that? Like, I don't have any competition soon. So that gives you like a bad relationship with the food. And for me, fitness and health, it's not just looking good. It's being in a mental position, in a mindset good as well. You can look good, but if you're like inside, you're super anxious, if you're like thinking all day about food, if you're dehydrated, if your body's not functioning as well, but you're looking great, like what's the point? You gotta have like a balance that you can look good and you also feel good and like be healthy. For girls, it's super hard too. Our body fat goes like super low. I was like maybe like 10% of body fat for like a long time, and for a girl that's really low. So my hormones went all over. Getting back to normal, like you gotta like put some weight on, you gotta put some fat on, so your body is like in that healthy phase. It mess up too with your like self-image, like looking at the mirror and knowing that you have been so ripped and so lean that you can see like all your abs, all the lines, all the veins. Then like seeing yourself at the mirror, and it's not that any moment I have been fat, but I'm not as lean as before. So that's something that mess up with their mind a lot, and I don't like to promote that to my girls. For example, all the girls that I'm like coaching right now, that's one of my main things to focus, is like not to obsess too much with like being super ripped and super lean. It's being healthy, looking good, feeling good, but also living. We have only one life, and it's good for them to enjoy a meal with their family, with their friends, with their boyfriend, like enjoy those little times of life, because then like what's the point of being like super ripped and super lean if you don't have someone to share with it?
What advice would you give to someone who's contemplating starting their own fitness journey?
That trust the process. It takes like a lot of time. If you haven't done exercise for 10 years or 8 years or 5 years, or you have been on and off and you haven't like constantly go to the gym for 2 months in a row, or you haven't have a healthy diet for 2 months in a row, like how you are going to expect that you're gonna see results in 1 month or in 3 weeks? You gotta trust the process. Like everybody is different, so if you don't compare yourself to others, try to do put your work, do your best, like put your 100%, do your diet, drink your water, go to the gym, and like enjoy every workout, and the change and the transformations will come. Like don't focus on how do I look, focus on one day at a time. Like complete what you have to do one day at a time, and don't focus on, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds by this time. No, say like I want to do 5 times exercise on this week. Like put those like little goals, and completing those little goals will lead you to that big transformation that you want.
What's something that you wish people knew about you?
that I don't give up. If I have something in my mind, I will do whatever it takes to make it happen. And I think that's part of being Venezuelan. Like I think like being Venezuelan, this is something that our family teaches from since we're like little kids. Work for their dreams and work for whatever you want to like achieve.
Does having English as your second language make it difficult for you to communicate with your clients?
Well, sometimes, yeah, like at least in Equinox, sometimes it's hard. And if it's like PM sessions, oh my God, it's so hard. Because when I'm super tired, my brain is not working as much in English and I'm like, I cannot think. But my clients, like once they know me and once they love me, because they all do, they understand me and they like really like start talking Maria language. It's like, you're like, what? I have to repeat, but no, but really I learned English in Venezuela, actually in my school, but I didn't practice this till I moved here to Houston. Because first I was in Miami, and in Miami I think I speak English like maybe twice, because everyone speaks English there, Spanish there, so it wasn't hard for me. But once I moved here, that I had to be with all you guys that you don't guys like speak Spanish at all, it's challenging, but it has getting my English better. But in like my online business, like most of my girls are Venezuelan or Latinas, like all Latinas, all Latin girls that want big booties. Bueno, aquí en Houston tienen a una entrenadora y coach latina, venezolana, y nada mejor que eso, así que me pueden reach out si quieren. And in English, I will translate for English speakers. So I said that here there's a Latina, a Venezuelan Latina trainer and coach, and that's it can get better than that. So you can reach out.
All right, Maria, I want you to look into the camera and leave a note for your future self.
So it doesn't matter where you at, you already have helped like a lot of girls to feel secure about themselves, and that's one of the biggest gifts that you have in your life, like helping others. So don't it doesn't matter how many did you have help, but you have helped at least one, and that's good enough. Find your passion and embrace it, even though you're gonna feel like people are gonna judge you. People are always gonna judge you, like whatever you do. Like there's people that will support you and there's people that are gonna judge you, and that's people that you don't want to be close by. So you better do what makes you happy, and that's doing what you're passionate about, and don't worry about anything else. Do you, and that's what is really gonna bring you happiness in your life.
Soñé que me querías, pero me desperté. El sabor de tus labios y tus manos en mi piel.
Every question you're gonna do this.